Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
football fans of all ages, we are back with another episode of the Hudson Hikes, here to react to the Thursday night game between the Packers and the Lions. And we are also going to give our picks for the games going into the weekends. Avery, how are you?
Sir, I'm good. I'm great. I can't complain. Friday, I took off from work, so I'm well rested and relaxed.
Yeah, I
You
did not
know,
take off from work today myself. I had quite the busy day. Quite the busy day.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that,
Nah, it's good. It's good.
but I'm
Nevertheless,
good.
I am happy to have a busy day, you know?
Hey, rather be busy than broke.
Facts. Rather be busy than broke.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of busy, my
hmm
Ravens not busy this week. We got a bye week, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, a stressless Sunday coming up. You gotta get to
Uh,
chill a little bit.
my Ravens are stressed out. If you look at the logo, we're a little stressed out, but it's all right.
They definitely fighting over there at school though.
Fighting for their life. It's all right, though. Oh, did you watch Hard Knocks, the AFC North?
I did not, man. I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. But
Brother.
I very much plan to. I saw some clips. I was like, yeah, gotta tune in. I mean, you talking about the best division in football. You gotta lock in for that.
Brother.
So
Let me let me cover his ears real quick. Mike Tomlin trying to make me a Steelers fan.
listen, Mike Tom could be my coach any day of the week,
Any
bro.
day, bro.
Any day of the week.
Any day.
Period.
Any day, man. I'm just watching it and I'm like, how doesn't he have a Coach of the Year award yet?
It makes no sense.
None at all.
It makes no sense. Honestly, people are just comfortable, have gotten comfortable and gotten accustomed to him just being a phenomenal coach. That it's kind of like it's the LeBron James syndrome. We've been accustomed to the greatness so long that we forget like what he's doing is not. It's not supposed to happen like this. Like what's that? 18 straight winning seasons now. Like this
It's
unprecedented.
something like that. He's never had a losing
He's
season. I don't
never
know the
had a
exact numbers,
losing
but he's
season.
never had one.
Like,
Uh,
and we talk like, and we're not talking about just he does have a ring. Let's just call it like he's got his team playing out of this world right now, leading the division. I believe second or third in the conference. I think third in the conference behind the
third.
Bills.
He's like third, yeah.
Like, and I mean, come on, man. Like, and again, mind you, never had a losing season. And last year or the last 2 years, his quarterback was Kenny Pickett. Like, put that in perspective. Like that, if that don't tell you right now, coaching, who's a backup right now on the Eagles, like if that don't put it in perspective, he like
He was winning with Mason Rudolph and stuff. Like
come on, man.
he had
And
Duck
and, and
Hodges
Mitch
playing at
Trubisky,
one point. Duck
Mitch
Hodges.
Trubisky, Mitch Trubisky was on
Right.
that team.
Mike Tomlin
So
be making it happen though. All right.
yeah, in my opinion, probably third greatest coach of all time.
Third.
He might be second.
Second. I'm
This is my
assuming
opinion.
only Belichick and Andy in front of him.
Absolutely.
I'm only putting Belichick in front of him.
And that's why I say he might be second because
Yeah.
as much as I love Andy, I think from a coaching standpoint, I think I'm going to go Tomlin. But like from an offensive mind standpoint, Andy's just
Yeah.
he's from a different planet. But like
Yeah.
as a coach, and that's
As a
not to take
coach,
away
we
from
gotta go
Andy's,
Tomlin. Yeah.
and that's not to take away from Andy's coaching as well
Yeah,
because
not
I
at
know he's
all.
a good coach as
Not at all.
well.
Cause
He's
he's
a leader.
he's never been the
Yeah,
leader of a losing team himself.
yeah, no, he's the dude. He's just a dog. So yeah, I think I'll probably go Belichick, Tomlin, Reed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I
shout out to Mike Tomlin.
big shout out to Mike Tomlin. And and the rest of the AFC North. I'm sad about it, bro. But This not an AFC North show. This a NFL. This a football show, not NFL show. This a football show.
It's a
Because I
football
plan on
show.
talking about the UFL when they come out. If you down, brother, you talk about the
I'm down.
UFL.
UFL, XFL, high school football, college football, Canadian League, CFL. If they broadcast Russian football, I'm watching.
UFL, IFL, IFL. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I'll talk about indoor football,
Arena football,
IFL, indoor football. But I'm saying like
flag football, semi-pro. What we doing?
the Show Bowl. We can talk about the Show Bowl.
hmm
All right, bro. Let's jump into this game, man. Had a good one last night. A great one last night. A great division game last night,
Great
man.
game. Great game.
You got any opening thoughts on the game before I get into the tail of the tape?
I mean, sure. I'm gonna start with Dan Campbell is the ballsiest coach on planet Earth right now.
I mean,
That's like the dude. There's no fear. There's no hesitation, no second guessing. And I think that's the one thing I love the most about him as a coach. He stand on his stand on. Like it is what it is. Like he's gonna make a decision and rock with it, win or lose, and he gonna eat it, win or lose. Like he's not gonna shy away from it. He's not gonna place blame. He's not gonna make no excuses. I made the decision. It either worked or it didn't. Like I'm sorry, but and this might sound misogynistic, if you will, or toxic. I don't. As a man, I can't do nothing but respect that. Make a decision, stand on it, live with the result. Like that, it is what it is. And so, like this dude, and to make the calls that he made in the situations that he made at the times that he made them was just like, yeah, man, yeah, that level of not just courage but confidence in your team. I mean, to me, that's like as an offense, I'm ready to run through a wall. Like I'm as an offense, I'll be like, yo, let's line up again at the end of the game. Like let's line up again. Let's run it back. Let's play another one because that type of energy, that type of fire, that type of passion and leadership from the head coach makes you want to run through a wall. So like, shout out to Dan Campbell. Shout out to the Lions, man. They again, it just feels like something special right now. They're my favorite team to watch in the NFL right now. They're my favorite team to watch.
hmm, hmm. All right, well, let's give the tail of the tape. So,
Oh,
okay,
sorry,
never
and
mind.
I gotta give a shout out to Ben Johnson too. Immaculate play caller, immaculate playbook, immaculate time, like just time management, understanding down and distance. Shout out to Ben Johnson, who's going to be a phenomenal head coach, I believe, in the NFL because he's a beast as well. And we got it. Can we the Detroit Lions? The one thing I think, as much as I love, like I said, I do love Ben Johnson. I don't think their defensive coordinator gets enough love.
I do. I
I
think he do,
don't.
but I think it's because of who I watch. I watch the Pat McAfee show where there is a Lions fan on the show,
Okay,
and they
okay,
just love
okay,
football because you know it's a bunch of football players on that show. So they talk about it. And yeah, they talk about the Lions defensive
okay,
coordinator
okay.
and how good of a job he does. I don't watch
Got you.
ESPN. I don't
I'm
watch.
talking. I'm talking about from the large scale media.
Mhm.
Aaron Glenn does not get enough recognition and love and credit because you got to think losing Aiden Hutchinson, losing Aleem McNeil for the game. I can't remember. They lost another D tackle
Mhm.
who didn't even play in the game. Lost some linebacker, like decimated by injuries,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they still cooking, man.
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn, like now, granted. his scheme is predicated on having some really good corners, right? So bringing in Carlton Davis in the offseason, phenomenal move. Drafting Terry Arnold, I think, is really good. Obviously, you got Branch, who's extremely versatile, and Joseph, who is an underrated safety in this league, in my opinion. But just overall, from the defensive scheme, man, they just don't give up. They hit, they fly to the football. And I love their aggression. They're most penalized secondary in the league, and they don't care. They don't care. They gonna do it again and like beat us anyway. Like beat us. Like I love it. So shout out to Aaron Glenn as well. Detroit, like I said, it just feels like something special going on over there, and I'm excited and interested and intrigued to see where and how it all ends.
All right. Well, that was Avery's thoughts. And for the people who don't know why he was saying this, let's jump into the tail of the tape. Let's see what I wrote. Well, so the Lions got the ball to start this game. They won 11 plays for 70 yards and an easy David Montgomery touchdown. The
Beautiful.
Packers came out and Zadarius Smith gets a sack on his first snap. That he wasn't playing with his OT. The teams then traded back and forth punts for 4 drives until the first play of the second quarter where Christian Watson fumbled. The Lions were able to then advance the ball 25 yards where they were able to get a field goal to capitalize on the turnover. The Packers responded with an 11-play, 70-yard touchdown drive of their own, capped off by a 1-yard Josh Jacobs run. Jordan Love was intercepted on this drive, but there was a pass interference on the play, giving the Packers the field position to run in the score. The Lions then put together a masterful 4-minute drill to score a touchdown. They tried to leave the Packers 1 minute by scoring with Jared Goff, but it was reviewed and reversed, so the Lions were then able to run more clock, leaving only 14 seconds after they scored. Enough time for only a knee to take us to halftime. The Lions up 17-7. The Packers came out after half shooting. 2nd and 11, go deep. 59 yards to Christian Watson. 2 incomplete passes followed, then a 12-yard touchdown to Kraft. The Lions came out. They tried to pass on 2nd and 14. It got picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. We back going the other way in great field position. 3 plays later, touchdown. Josh Jacobs 6 for 6. Packers take the lead for the first time in the game, 21-17. The Lions respond with a very efficient 13-play, 70-yard touchdown drive. Only 2 non-positive yard plays the entire drive. Touchdown, Tim Patrick. Lions take the lead back 24-21. From there, the Packers punt. The Lions go for it on 4th. They're 3 for 3 at this point, but they don't get it. Packers ball, 4 plays, touchdown, Josh Jacobs again. Packers up 28-24. The Lions respond. 10 plays, 70 yards. Took 5 minutes and 41 seconds off the clock. Took the lead with a Jared Goff touchdown to Tim Patrick. Again, Lions up at this point 31-28. The Packers come out and they run 5 minutes off the clock themselves. They go 56 yards but weren't able to punch the touchdown in as Ezekiel Turner makes a great tackle on Jordan Love on a scramble to force 4th down. Brandon McManus makes the 32-yarder to tie this game at 31-all with about 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to play. The Lions come out, 1st down after 1st down, running the clock, forcing the Packers to use all their timeouts. The Packers make a great play on 3rd down to force 4th and inches. The Lions are already in field goal range. If they kick it, they give the Packers about 40 seconds to try and put a drive together. The Lions decide they going for it. Jared Goff takes the snap and falls. Somehow, he's still able to hand the ball off to David Montgomery, who is then able to get the 1st down and some more, and this all but seals the game. They then run one random play where Jared Goff just kind of moseys over to the left hash and gets down, which sets up Bates, who is money from 35 in that game. 34-31 Lions. That's another dub for Avery, taking him to 25-5 on the season. As I sit at 21-9, stinking it up. Yeah, I stink at this. I'm about 4 games down, 4 games back. I'm gonna get it back this weekend, though.
You see it.
I'm gonna get it back.
Yes. I mean, are you?
I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
just
get it back.
saying, like,
It's gonna look a lot like last season where I led all season, and then you got the belt and never gave it back. I'm gonna get it back.
okay,
It's all right.
okay,
You've been champ for about a year now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna get it back.
for sure. You see it,
I'm gonna get it
just
back.
so the people see that one more time. Y'all see that? Y'all see that word right there? That's champion.
Yeah, whatever.
Uh,
Great game. Great game. You see the Lions
don't hate.
got out. The Lions got out to a 10-point lead early. The Packers were able to get it back, and then these two just kept trading the top spot. They just kept changing leads. The lead just kept changing hands. Lions
Mm-hmm.
lead, Packers lead, Lions lead, Packers lead. Patrick scores since my mouth wanna mess up. Patrick kept scoring. And the Lions and the Packers, they had a great division game. I thought the Lions was going. I thought the Packers was going to pull it out. Thought they was going to pull it out.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
they
yeah.
looked to have something in that second half, but the
I'm not gonna
Lions
hold you.
are a
Yeah,
good football team and they know how to win at this point.
yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I would agree after half. The way the Packers came out after halftime, went down the field, got a touchdown. I'm like, oh, we got football. We got football. And then
Mm-hmm.
the Lions go forward on fourth down and don't get it. And the Packers, like you said, what 3 or 4 plays
Mm-hmm.
score. I said, yeah,
Then Jared Goff
this
throws a
might be.
pick after that.
Yeah, I said this might be the one here. I said this might be the one where it's just like, okay, the Packers just wanted it more, you
Yeah,
know. But like you said, the Lions, they just know how to win at this point.
yeah.
I love the fact that they're extremely adaptable. They're like, all right, it's going to be a shootout. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be a tough, hard nosed physical game. Oh, we can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben Johnson, again, I gotta shout out his masterful play calling and his understanding of offense and his players and his personnel, because you would think, and one of our biggest issues is teams not knowing how to win, right? Not running the football, not
Right.
actually. If you look at it, like there were times when like I would be like, yeah, now run the football, where Ben's like, no, I'm gonna run the play action or I'm gonna run a screen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be 4 or 5 yards, and it's like that supplements for your run game.
Right.
Where it's like he
High percentage
still
plays.
is high percent. It's just like the masterful play calling is just like, dude, like they're a team that to me is never out of it.
Right.
And the facts of that are like Jared Goff. They play the Texans. He throws 5 picks. They won that game, y'all. Like they won that game. He threw 5 interceptions. So yeah, just great football. They know how to win, and they look really good. And hot take, before I get into the MVP, hot take. I think I would say I think Jared Goff is the new Tom Brady in this offense. In this offense,
In this offense, yeah.
in this
Because
offense, I think he's the new
hot
Tom
take,
Brady
Tom Brady was Tom Brady because of that offense. I don't care.
because of I mean, just it is
Aaron
what it
Rodgers is
is.
Aaron Rodgers because of the offense. It's, or whatever.
I just
Mm, yeah.
because we talk about this game manager versus game changer, the whole thing. Jared Goff is without question a game manager, but as
Yeah.
of right now in the NFL, he's the best at it.
More
And
teams need game managers. There's too many of these superstar quarterbacks out here losing games for their team.
period, Jared
Lamar.
Goff is the best game manager in the NFL right now. And that's what Tom Brady was for the entirety of his career. He was just the best. He managed the game. He's a point guard. He's the point guard on the football field. I don't. Sometimes I'm gonna have to drop 30. Sometimes I need 17 assists. I'm gonna manage the game. Like so. Anyway, and gonna go. My MVP is simple. It's gonna go to the man who I just referenced as the new Tom Brady, Jared Goff. His command of the offense was on display. He was 32 for 41, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns with the 1 interception. Um, Jameer and David split carries, 15 and 14 respectively. So even though David had the touchdown, I can't take any away from what Jameer did as well. And they both were pretty good in the passing game as well, with David catching 5 and Jameer catching
Do
6.
y'all
But
hear the balance?
The balance.
Do you
It's
hear the
beautiful.
balance?
Beautiful.
It's how you win football
Beautiful.
games, man.
That's how
That
you win football games.
balance. That
Without question.
balance, man.
Without question. So I got to give the MVP to none other than winning quarterback Jared Goff. Shout out to Tim Patrick coming back in his first touchdown since 2021, first touchdowns since 2021 after the surgeries where people thought his career was over. And a big shout out to a guy who a lot of people didn't think he was the right fit. And if his team won the game, would have been the MVP. I got to give a shout out to Josh Jacobs as well. Played a phenomenal game. Tough nosed runner. They didn't think that he was going to fit on the Packers because of the differing styles between him and Aaron Jones. But yeah, Josh would have been the MVP had they won. 18 carries, 66 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they were tough 16 carries. So shout out to him as well.
Yeah. Uh,
I
I
also
give
want
it.
to say this
Okay.
real quick. If Christian Watson comes to train with you, he'll be a top 5 receiver in the NFL. I said what I said. I said what I said.
That's a tall bull.
I said what I said.
That's a tall bull.
I said what I said. And he's fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing he's
Uh,
missing is understanding how tall and how big and how strong he is. So playing with leverage, and
yeah,
then
his
obviously
leverages. Yep. That's
his
what I was thinking too. He need leverages. Yeah.
leverage and then his feet. Those are the
Mm.
only 2 things he need to work on. If you work on them 2 things, top 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, a dog. He a dog. He a dog. The Packers got some dogs all around the board.
They do.
They sure do.
They do.
Still need a D tackle though. Still can't stop the run for real.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. Yeah.
still think that they could just win by throwing the ball. They learned that. I mean, let me not say they think they can win by throwing the ball. They think they can win with just their offense.
That's it.
If their defense gets a turnover a game, they think they can win. When no,
Yeah.
y'all need to stop the run.
Yeah.
They still can't stop the run. But whatever. Great game between the Lions and the Packers. Packers gave me a L. Tired of it. Tired of it.
You know what
What's
else is tired?
what else is tired?
My shoulder from carrying this around. Oh,
Right.
damn.
Right.
Ah,
I'm not even gonna look at you. Not even
ah.
gonna look at you.
Look at it. Look at
No,
it.
I'm good. I seen it.
hmm Y'all see
I'm
it.
I'm over here trying to put these drones down on paper. All right,
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
Since you want to hold the belt and I want it back, let's pick these games going into the weekend, man.
Let's do
And you going first, Mr. Champion.
it. I gotta go first now. I
Yeah.
thought the champion decides.
No, we ain't never said that. I'm saying it right now. I said it first.
I bet. Let's go
We can go
Sunday.
one game at a time. We
That's
both
cool.
pick who we pick. One game at
That's
a
cool.
time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start with the Falcons and the Vikings. Sunday, 1 o'clock game on Fox. Um, it's gonna be the first and maybe the only time for the remainder of the season that I'm gonna go against my Falcons. Um, I just don't have faith in Kirk Cousins right now until he proves to me that he's out of the slump that he's in. Um, I can't trust him right now. I can trust our defense. I mean, if you think about it, the defense played an immaculate game against the Chargers. 0 touchdowns given up, less than 4 yards a carry to the Chargers. Um, I just I can't trust our offense right now, and it's unfortunate because I can't even say I can't trust our offense. I can't trust Kirk. The offense is doing well. Bijan had over 100 yards. He scored. Drake had over 60 again. Um, yeah, I can't trust Kirk right now. And with all the emotions of going back to Minnesota, playing against a top 5 defense, they are currently a top 5 defense in the NFL. They are top 5 in passing to a quarterback or QBR, I should say, to quarterbacks and top 5 in rushing defense, rush yards per. per game. Um, and they're at home and they're on a 5 game winning streak. I'm going to take the Vikings.
Avery takes the Vikings. The Vikings have not been looking like they can score over the past couple weeks.
What you mean?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Falcons just so your team screws you. Yeah, I'm picking the Falcons.
Hey, listen, I'll eat that one. I'll gladly take that loss.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
taking the
gladly take that
Falcons.
loss.
Next,
Say less. All right, next up we got the Saints and the Giants. Battle of some bums here. But sorry, Pop, because I know you're Giants fan, but they
Poop
bums.
Bowl, Poop
Uh,
Bowl.
but mm, Giants at home.
I'm taking the Saints.
Who's starting at quarterback for the Giants? Is it Tommy DeVito? Is it Drew Lock?
It's Drew Lock. They mess around and win.
I mean, Taysom Hill just got hurt for the season. T's and P's, Taysom. Um, mm, mm. Yeah. Give me, mm, give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints.
I take the Saints. I'm taking the Saints.
Give me the Saints. All right. Browns versus the Steelers. Man, oh man, we got a game right there. J-Mo is balling, but and they've been playing spoiler. They've been looking like the king beaters, the whole thing. But I'm gonna go with the Steelers here. I think it's one of those things where Mike Tomlin's gonna come out and be like, look, y'all lose this game, it's gashes all week. So
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers here.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. I'm taking the Steelers as well. I think Jameis beat him the first time because he was excited to play in the snow. But this
Yeah.
one not. It might be in the snow, but it's not gonna be in the snow.
Hot take. I think it's a blowout too. Like I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close.
Somebody gotta block Miles Garrett for it to be a blowout.
I don't think it's close.
Well, if you wrong, I get 3 points.
Yeah. All right, Raiders versus the Bucks.
All
Give me
right,
the Bucks fighting for the division lead, still with the 6-6 record, along with the 6-6 Atlanta Falcons. Give me the Bucks.
I'll take the Bucks as well, my brother. Next.
Eagles versus the Panthers. Is there
Ooh.
is there a discussion actually going to happen here, or we just we just going to move
Oh,
on?
okay. Yeah. We'll just move on. We'll just
Yeah,
move on. Everybody picking
yeah,
Philly. Next.
yeah. Jags versus the Titans. Ooh, ah, battle of the bums again.
Give me
Um,
Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee too. I ain't gonna hold you. Give me
Yeah,
Tennessee.
give me Tennessee. You know what I'm
Give me
saying?
Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. Jets versus the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. I think the Jets are going to pack it in at this point. They got to pack it in at this point. They got to take. They got to. They got to try to hot take. Y'all hearing it first. Ben Johnson becomes the head coach of the New York Jets and drafts Shador Sanders.
Unfortunately, Dion won't let that happen.
He
Um,
will if Ben Johnson's the head coach.
Dion won't let
That's
that
the
happen.
only way it happens. If Ben Johnson's the head coach, I can
And if
see.
we're
I
gonna
can
be for
absolutely
real,
see it.
if we're gonna be for real, Shador is way too. He's way too sensitive to play in New York.
He's way too sensitive to play in New York. I agree. Well, I won't say sensitive.
No, I'll say it. Sensitive. That boy is
I
always worried about what somebody's saying about him. He's always trying to give somebody their receipts or something like, go play football and shut up.
I think he's way too much trying to be like his father, not realizing that his father was insensitive. He was just witty.
Yeah, the Shador is
Dion is
sensitive.
just Dion's witty. He's not sensitive.
Shador really be in his
Shador,
feelings.
it comes off sensitive because it's like, yo, it's a football still. Like, what is your beef with Cam? For him criticizing you as a
Right. It's
quarterback, like
sensitive. That's what it
he's a
is.
part of the media now. So yeah, I
It's
won't
sensitive.
disagree there.
He hears
I won't
somebody
disagree there.
say anything about him and he takes it to heart.
I won't
He
disagree
takes
that.
it to heart and just be
But
like, yeah, he talking about me. Yeah, he talking
but
about you. Listen to what he's saying.
like I said, I can see Ben Johnson in New York and drafting Shador Sanders. Him and Jared Goff have a pretty similar game, other than the athleticism. So you know, you heard it here first. Hudson Heights. All right, give me the Dolphins. Who you got?
I'm gonna take the Sauce not playing, right?
I don't know.
Ah,
I kind of stopped following as
Nathaniel
closely to the
Hackett
Jet.
still coach for the.
He's
He
still the coach.
it's
Yeah.
still their
Hmm.
playbook. It's still
Hmm.
Nathaniel Hackett playbook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm picking the Dolphins. I ain't rooting
And
for Nathaniel Hackett.
quiet as kept. Two have been on the tear the last couple games. Like he actually been cooking. It's just Tyreek hasn't, but
He not
Achan and Johnny has been
kind of.
eating the last
Yeah,
couple games.
yeah.
So
All right, what's up with the next one?
Seahawks versus the Cardinals.
Yeah, we know who
Big
I'm
game
taking.
here, but I'm taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm never, ever taking the Cardinals again. Never, ever,
Yeah,
never,
I think like I
ever.
said, the strong start was, I don't want to say a fluke because I do think that they're a decent team, but I think it's just catching up to them that like teams were probably going into the game overlooking them, and now it's just like teams are like, wait, y'all got a 66 record, like we got we got to kind of get up for y'all for it.
I think
Kyler
Call of Duty
Kyler not
came
playing Call of
out.
Duty,
I
yeah,
think Call of Duty came out around their bye week. Kyler was playing that joint, and he came back poop, and he gonna keep being poop.
well
So
well Seahawks, Bills versus the Rams. This is going to be a good game, ladies and gentlemen, good game. And as tempted as I am to say that there's going to be an upset here, I gotta go with the Bills just because they winning right now. Give
yeah,
me the
they
Bills.
got it this year, man. I mean,
Yeah,
not it, but they got something about them this
yeah,
year.
they got something about them right now.
Yeah,
So
I think the Bills did a really good job at letting go of their superstars and just playing
yes,
good football.
and just playing good football. Bump the
They still
names,
got a
bump all
Josh
the
Allen problem where they
yeah,
want him
yeah,
to do
yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah,
They want to be Superman. But
yeah.
bump the names. Let's play
Bump the
ball.
names. Let's play ball.
Let's play ball.
And if that means Josh got to run somebody over, let him do it. Do
Yeah.
it. Give me So the Bills, but don't be surprised if there's an upset by the Rams. The Rams are good.
I'd be
Uh,
surprised. I'm taking the Bills. Next.
the Bears 49ers. This one's actually a toss up for me, man, with the injury riddled 49ers, man. Christian McCaffrey is no longer play. I don't know, man.
Actually, both of their, well, I mean, like their starter and their backup, Christian McCaffrey and his backup, both
Jordan
on
Mason?
IR.
Jordan Mason's on IR?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my.
could be wrong. Let me
Wait
see.
a second.
You
Hold
go ahead,
on.
Google it. You the phone guy.
Let me see here.
I'm pretty sure they both on IR. I don't know why. I could be wrong. Cut this out too.
He hurt because Isaac Garendo, Garendo, forgive me if I'm saying that incorrectly, is slated to start. Man,
The Niners hurt.
let me check. Let me just make sure.
If he not on
Okay.
IR, just leave that part out. I can be wrong in private.
Mm, 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 mm.
We don't want to spread any false information on the Hudson Hikes.
Jordan Mason. Here we go. He is ruled out for Sunday's game with an ankle, but I don't know if he's on IR.
I
But
could have
he's out.
sworn I seen that he was on IR.
He's out. Let's see. Let's check. Let's check. Let's see. He's headed to IR for the. Yep, he's on IR.
You feel me? I be knowing stuff.
He's on IR. You are correct.
I ain't wrong all the time. I'm wrong sometimes, not all the
Give me
time.
the give me the Bears.
Oh, the best for every. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Niners. Let's go, Fred. Fred's still playing. I don't know what we talking about.
Fred's still playing. He
Ain't
balling,
Bosa
but
hurt?
I he's like he hasn't missed time though. I don't
Didn't
think.
he hurt his hip or something?
Hmm.
They gonna lose.
I just don't think he's at 100%.
Oh, they gonna lose.
Uh, Chargers Chiefs. Ooh wee.
Give me Chiefs.
Ooh wee.
That don't count. You going first.
Oof. Chargers on the road.
JK not playing.
JK not playing.
The Chargers gonna
Falcons
forget to
held
run the
y'all to
ball.
no touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah Pacheco gonna get
Isaiah
his thing
Pacheco
back.
back.
He's slow as dirt, but
He is, but I love the way he runs. He
yeah.
runs like a third grader who's trying to get to the front of the lunch line.
Isaiah Pacheco run like he got wet boots on.
I love it. I
He run
love
like
it,
he got
yo.
wet boots on.
And that's Jersey. You heard? Jersey or nothing. Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chefs. All right, Bengals versus the Cowboys. This one also it's kind of tough to pick, man. Joe Burrow has actually been playing at an MVP level. The record don't show it though.
Yeah.
Um,
Him and Jamar Chase having their
yeah,
best statistical season ever.
they cooking,
But it's
but
because they throwing the ball 500 times a game.
exactly. Ah, give me the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals. That's trash, man. So we only differ on one game.
I
Two
thought it was
games. Two
two. I
games.
was
Two
gonna say
games.
I thought it was two. I thought it was two.
Yeah, we differ on two games. So he gonna keep the belt for another week? Cause he up 5 right now. Or 4. He up 4 right now. Let's see, 25 and 5. We are 25 and 5, baby. And 21 and 9. Crazy.
I mean, it's still time. That's the thing. It's a long season and it's
Yep.
a long belt.
Yep.
Yep. Ah.
Yep. So Avery gonna keep the belt for another week.
Well, I mean, that was a guarantee. We knew that. Ah. Yeah.
Clause, if any of us automatic belt swap if somebody picks all the games perfectly.
No.
Whatever, man. All right,
Pinkies
so
up.
Avery
Shout out
gonna
Masego.
Avery gonna go ahead and keep the belt for another week, but I'm coming for mine in a couple weeks. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. This episode of the Hudson Hikes is over. Um, subscribe.
For sure.
Bye.